Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I have my leftovers and layout share for the July Sweet Summer Color Rush Studio Kit, and I feel like I did really good. I had the bold kit, which is like a main and an add-on, and then I also had the acrylic kit. So I used up the majority of the papers, which were all exclusive. I think they're all too small to keep for anything, with the exception of these pieces. I think I'm going to fussy cut out these pieces. We do quite a bit of ice cream in this family, especially when we go on vacation. So nothing's big enough to mat, but I think I'll fussy cut those out, put those in my stash. This was definitely my favorite paper. I loved this sketchy yellow heart. So that is what I have of the exclusive papers left. I feel like I did really good on those. So the only thing that wasn't exclusive in this kit was the alpha, and I feel like I used it quite a bit as well. So I used all the A's, all the E's, and all the R's. So, oh, and I also used a couple of numbers, so that's good too. So there's that. So that'll just go in my stash. And then let's look at the frazzles and ribbons that I have left. So I have the tiniest pink piece of the pink gingham and the pink pom-pom trim, but I'm going to save those because look, you can totally layer those up and like put them on like a little corner of your layout, and that would be super cute. So that just goes, I have this little container up at the top of my desk, and I just put all that in, and when I need a piece, I just grab it. So I have a decent size of the green left, and then I have quite a bit of the purple pom-pom. I'm not really sure why. I think I was like saving it. I think I was hoarding it, which I shouldn't have done, but it'll definitely get used. So those are gonna go right up here. And then let's look and see what I have left. So of the acrylic pieces, all I have left are these two leaves. And I have one of the super cute pom-pom ice cream cones left. And then from the die cut pack, I only have two pieces. So I think that I fussy cut these out of the pattern paper when I could have just used this. So I have these two pieces that are left. Oh, and then this piece. I used the other ones. And then I just have a couple of florals left, and these are just fussy cut florals. They're not from the die cut pack. They were just pieces that I had fussy cut. But that is all I have left. So all of this is just gonna go in my bin up at the top here because I am still working on summer photos, and you can never have too many florals, and these leaves are super cute. So I'm gonna put them up here, and then I can just grab them when need be. And then, so layout wise, I made 12 layouts this month, which is super exciting. So this is the first layout I made. This was for the sketch and the challenge that is in the Facebook group. So I won't spend too much time on ones that have process videos, but the last 4 that I made, I was just finishing off the kit and enjoying myself and just hanging out. So there's no process videos, so I'll spend a little bit more time on there. So this is that first one with the exclusive sketch. There was this one, which was also a glaze it or lose it layout. And this background, there were several before we decided, as like me and the mouse in my pocket, before I decided on this one. So there's that. There is this one, and this is the one I was like, I think she made the kit just for me and just for this photo of my Alaskan gelato. So I love how this turned out. I love the acrylic pieces that she makes. They are just stunning, and these sparkly ones are no exception. So that has a process video. This one also has a process video. So giant shaker pocket with that one. This also has a process video. See, I told you we do a lot of ice cream on vacation. So I document a lot of our vacations. So love the ice cream. This one is super fun. This is with the tissue paper that it comes wrapped in, and I cut out that wreath. Anytime there is a wreath paper, I have to use it as a wreath. I can't not. I am a sucker for a wreath. I love a wreath paper. So there's that one. There is a process video for that. There is also a process video for this one, and I used the rest of these super cute popsicles and this amazing yummy word, which now makes me think maybe I should have added some green down here too to pull in some of that green. Do I want to do that? Double that up a little bit? Nah. Okay. This is the last one that you would have seen today, and yeah, so there's process video for this, which is just a few hours old. Okay, so here are the last 4 that do not have process videos. So I'm going to spend a little extra time on these because there are no process videos. So for this one, I took that super fun popsicle paper, and of course I gutted it. And then this is actually the gutted piece. So this striped paper, and I took a white piece of cardstock, and then I just took, I don't remember if this was, I think this was Distress Oxide in Broken China. So I just did some packaging technique there, and then I offset with this big photo mat, and then backed it with the tissue paper, and also backed my photo with the tissue paper. So this is my son's 19th birthday, so yeah, used a couple of those numbers. And he doesn't really like cake, but he does like ice cream sandwiches. And so we just made him an ice cream sandwich cake with 1 and then 19 candles on this side. That was kind of how we did it. And I loved these stripes in the candles, so I really wanted to use this striped paper. So that was kind of my thought process. I decided to make 3 embellishment clusters with the popsicles and the ice cream cones. So these are the super cute fabric ones, some wood veneer ones. This one I believe is a die cut. These are fussy cut out from this paper. A couple of acrylic ones down here. And then I pulled this from my stash, this journaling card from my stash, and this tag from my stash. But this tag I just made out of a scrap to bring in some of that yellow. So there is that one. And then this one was a super quick one. I had 2 photos from Father's Day from last year. We went to the pool. I'm not much of a pool person, but I love sitting outside and reading a book and watching them and taking pictures. So these are my feet. Here is my kids in the pool. There was hardly anybody there. And here is my daughter and my husband. So this is super beautiful paper. I wanted to use it and pull in this Sun-Kissed title, which is from the acrylic kit. And then what I did is I had 2 pieces of this paper, fussy cut it out, and then popped it up on some fun foam. I did cut off this leaf here because it would cover my title and I didn't want that. But I just took it and I tucked it down in here in this floral cluster. I used a die cut piece, another acrylic floral. I used some of the thickers as well. This is a super fun piece from the ephemera pack. It's got some holographic to it, if you can see that. I did pop that up on some fun foam as well. And then another acrylic floral there and another die cut sunglasses. So there is that. This one, so I did add this background paper from my stash. I was, at this point, I had like run out of full pieces of paper, and I decided that I didn't want to do white because I really wanted to use this beautiful acrylic piece from the acrylic kit. And so I had a couple of scraps of these. They were from when I did that shaker pocket page. And so I just did torn on each side. I took my photo, I backed it with some white tissue paper. These are really tiny scraps of that heart paper that was my favorite. These are fussy cut florals. This tag I actually made, it's like this big. It's super tiny. When I fussy cut these florals out, there was just a little bit of that really pretty blue paper, and so I was like, oh, I think I can make that into a tag. So I did cut it down, made it into a tag, used some frazzle to put it up there. Here is that pom-pom trim. And then, so this is a picture when we were in Alaska, and you can see the glacier water going into the regular water. You can see the difference in the color, and I just thought that was really cool. So I really did want to pull that blue in, so that's why I grabbed this piece from my stash. And then this is the very last layout that I did. I pulled this paper from my stash as well because most of these papers had like a white core to it, and I felt like if I used a white piece it would have kind of like blended in. But now that I'm thinking about it, if I had pulled in a black cardstock, that would have been pretty cool too. That would have popped off. So I just took all these extra pieces, I tore them into strips and layered them up here. And then I have two photos from our VRBO. And this one I think my son had posted, and he had put almost 1 a.m. in Alaska. And it was crazy, the fact that it just never got dark. And so that being said, we spent so much time doing things because it was never dark, and so we were definitely up late. So this picture I took, this picture he took, and then I added this piece from my stash because it was just sitting on my desk, and I was like, oh, a sun, that totally works. And then these florals are fussy cut out from one of the papers. So that is it. Those are my 12 layouts that I made. So I hope this gives you some inspiration for your July kit if you haven't killed it already. And I'm super excited to see what August is bringing and dive into those kits. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I encourage you to sign up for the kit club so that you can actually get your hands on these kits before they sell out, because I know they have been selling out. And then if for some reason it's your first time shopping at Color Rush Studio, you can use my code Crystal10, and that will save you 10% on your first order. So that is going to do it for me today. Remember to wear your crown, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye.